Okay, so we are in one of the final steps here. And what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be creating our verified list of keywords, okay? Now, I apologize if you hear any noise in the background. There are people around here just because I'm in an Airbnb in Albania right now. However, with that being said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get through it quite easily. And again, pay really close attention because this is a very, very, very important part of the process. It's very, very, very powerful, and it's going to kind of build on everything else that we've done. Okay, so obviously at this point, right, we've got our spreadsheet open. We just finished kind of going through our existing keyword research details. Okay, and then what we got is we've got we've got this verified list of keywords, right, which we haven't actually added anything to just yet. Now, why haven't we added anything to it just yet? Well, it's because really what we want to do is we really want to focus on not trying to create this enormous, massive, huge selection of keywords. Rather, what we want to do instead is we want a really clear and succinct and concise and small group of keywords that are very powerful and that are really, really, really going to serve us in doing the SEO and also the client. So I want to be honest and upfront with you. Throughout this process, what I've done is I've kind of, started setting all this up, but I actually only really have one verified keyword for you to put on this list. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you more. Now you might be thinking, how do you only have one verified keyword for, right? We looked at a bunch. Well, if you remember, what we did is when we're in the Ahrefs Keyword Explorer, so we're here, right? We've got these lists. And if you remember, we created this list, right? And we look here and we've got all of these different keywords. And you're like, well, Kieran, there's a lot of different keywords there, right? And you'd be right in saying that. However, and by the way, I should just say, you can actually go into one of these keywords and sometimes there'll be, not in this case there isn't, but sometimes there'll be even what did we click on? We clicked on roofing companies in Brantford, right? In Brantford, Ontario. Sometimes there'll be like a whole bunch of other additional keywords that we can click on to find even more. But anyway, getting back to where we were, if you remember, we were talking about picking these verified keywords out that we really, really want to focus on. Now, here is the thing. So we've got all these keywords. Many of them look really, really good. But if we go over here and we look, we're going to see that 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll skip that one, 5, we'll skip this one, 6, 7, skip that one, 8, 9, I think I'm here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, let's just say like 19 or 20 keywords. They all have the exact same parent topic. What is the parent topic? The parent topic is roofing, Brantford, right? So we know if that is the parent topic, that we can actually rank for these other keywords which are actually under the parent topic. So we really want to put our focus on Brantford roofing. That is our parent topic. So here's the thing. That is going to be one of our between our 1 to 25 keywords, okay? So we're going to go here and we're going to go Brantford roofing. Okay, and then and by the way, I would actually recommend like copying and pasting it in, right? So you're actually getting the details, because what we would actually do here is we would go to Ahrefs and we would select Brantford roofing, right? And once we've got it, we can literally just copy and paste the details here. We can copy and paste the difficulty, the search volume, right? So we know we've got, okay, so we've got like a 4 difficulty. We've got, I think it was how many, it's Brantford roofing, parent topic. Oh, sorry, it was roofing Brantford was the parent topic, not Brantford roofing. Thank goodness I noticed that. Sorry, see, this is the thing. This is why we need to be, I should be taking the parent topic from here and not guessing for over there. Okay, so please see how the mistake that I made, so you don't make it in the future. But anyway, so let's take roofing Brantford, okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so we've got roofing Brantford, and I'm gonna click on this right here. Okay, let's just double check. It was roofing Brantford was the keyword. Is it Brantford roofing? Like, did I just do that again wrong? That's so insane. Brantford roofing. Oh, sorry. Okay, got it. 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 roofing, so Brantford Roofing is the parent topic of all of these, and Brantford Roofing's parent topic is Roofing Brantford. Okay, so anyway, we really ultimately want to focus on both of these, but they're going to be very easy to focus on because they're just simply a switch of both of them, right? But we want to actually focus primarily on the one that has all of these down beneath it, right? So that would be Brantford Roofing. Okay, so we're just going to take that. Brantford Roofing, which actually makes sense because typically what people do is when they're searching, they're going to search for it's not even a big deal. I'm not even going to get into like the syntax of search, but anyway, we'll just go here and we're going to put it right there. Okay, so we've got Brantford Roofing, and then if we look over here and we see, okay, we got Brantford Roofing, so I'll remove that one, and we've got 4 for difficulty, we've got 90 for volume. Okay, so we're going to come here, we got our 4 for difficulty, we got our 90 for volume. Okay, and just for cost per click is just a good idea just to write down, just so we have an idea, you know what I mean, so we know what we're looking at. But here you can see, there you go, we've got one official keyword, okay? And we can also put what the parent keyword is. We do want to put what the parent keyword is. We did Brantford Roofing, and it's funny because the parent keyword is Roofing Brantford. Okay, so we're just gonna take that there, and there we go. So that is one keyword, right? And here's the thing, although I've got all these other keywords here, I'm not gonna use them because I know that if I rank for Brantford Roofing, I can rank for these keywords too. I should probably just touch on, there's a lot of talk from both sides of the aisle who say, oh, you need to add these keywords onto the page to rank for them. And, you know, it is good just to put them on the page in some way or another to rank for them. However, there's a lot of people on the other side who say you do not need to implement those keywords. And as long as you rank well for the parent topic, you're going to rank well for the others as well. And you know, they wouldn't be wrong either, right? That's one of the things we need to realize, that SEO is as much an art as it is a science. There are certain things that we simply just don't know, right? It's Google's tightly held secret. But anyway, when we did this, obviously we selected the one's got the primary topic. And you know what, by the way, just because it is a different topic, I probably would like, so if you remember here, we put Brantford Roofing, I would probably just put Roofing Brantford in there just because it does have a separate parent topic, so that would actually be classified as a secondary keyword as well. Okay, again, so I'm just going to take this here, I'll put this right there, and then again, I'm just going to, I've got that difficulty of 4, we've got 80 and 250, right? I would say, you know, don't be like me and just type it in. We should, so we take this here, put that in the difficulty, there we go, put that in there, excellent, and here we go, and then we're going to do 250, right? And what is the parent topic? Well, the parent topic, it just happens to be the opposite, which would be Brantford Roofing. But I'm not going to just do it the cheap way. Here's what I'll do, I'll actually do it right there so we know that we're doing it correctly just first. So there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got 2 keywords. Now here's the thing, right? We already talked about this. Like, the client is going to be like, well, you know, I'm paying for 15 keywords, right? Exactly. So what we need to do is, we know that, hey, listen, we don't want to rip the client off, but at the same time, like, I mean, you know, if there's I should say, if there's specific keywords, like let's say we're in a really, really tight market and there's specific keywords that maybe have like a lot of search volume, we actually might want to do like, we actually might want to separate that into an extra keyword, right? So let's say Brantford Roofing Companies also gets like 120, okay, and it's got like a keyword difficulty of 2 or whatever, right? If that's the case, maybe we do want to add that as a third keyword, okay? It would depend on what, because we want to try and get specific on it. However, like, I mean, we don't want to just, like, if you can see here, there's not like a heck of a lot of competition for these terms, right? So because of the fact there's not a heck of a lot of competition, it's like they only really need 2 keywords to rank for that, right? So what would we do next? Well, one of the things that we would obviously look at is we would look at the different services that they would offer, and we would also look at the different locations. Now, the way that I always like to go about doing it is focusing on the locations first and then going to the services, because the reason being is, especially with the roofing company, and by the way, if you need clarification, you can always just reach out to the client and simply just ask them, right? It's better to ask than to just assume. And you being the lead SEO, you have absolute ability to reach out to the client and just get some clarification on this topic, okay? But I like to go by location primarily, and the reason is because, for instance, the roofing company, what is their primary service they offer? It's roofing, right? So if the primary service that they offer is roofing, and they offer it in Brantford, well, they're probably going to offer the exact same service in some of the surrounding areas too. So why not focus on those as well? So I know, like I said, the roofing company, we could go over here and you would get all this information from the onboarding email. But if we actually scroll down here, okay, just make sure. Okay, if we actually just scroll down here, we're going to see some of these areas that they work in. Okay, now, again, they should be itemized and categorized so you know which ones we want to focus on the most. Okay, but we do also have to look at, like, so for instance, let's just say, so when they submit their onboarding information and they're like, oh, I want to focus on Brantford, and then I want to focus on Burford because they're the closest, right? But we need to understand that, and you wouldn't know this, but I do. Burford's a tiny little town, you know what I mean? They got like a population of like 4,000 people, right? So is it really worth it to focus on Burford? Probably not, but you can simply determine that by doing search volume, checking the search volume, right? But if we looked at an area like let's say like Hamilton, it's got close to 1 million people and it's only within like a 20-minute distance, right? That's totally worthwhile. Cambridge has got like 500,000, it's in like a 25-minute difference, right? Just the other way, right? So I'm like, okay, well, these ones look really, really, really good, right? So maybe I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go, okay, let's just check out Hamilton Roofing, okay? Right, so I check out Hamilton. Okay, so it's still pretty easy. Like I said, it's got under 10 and even like under 20, right? But like under 10 is a breeze. And we're saying, okay, look at this, look at this. So Roofing Hamilton is, I typed in Hamilton Roofing, but Roofing Hamilton is that parent topic, okay? So if we go into this parent topic, we're going to see all the details for it. Just a second here. So we got roofing there, we got Roofing Hamilton. It's got about a volume of about 200, keyword difficulty of 6. I'm like, okay, that looks good. So I'm going to add that to my, in fact, I'll do it just big. So I go, okay, I want to focus on Hamilton. So I'm going to say, I want Roofing Hamilton. I want Roofing Companies Hamilton. I want Roofers in Hamilton. I want Hamilton Roofing, Roofers Hamilton. Like, look at all these. Great. Some decent search volume here. Hamilton Roofing Contractors. Again, do I want to focus on these? Well, I'm going to kind of go through them initially, but then I'm also going to do my due diligence and go through them again. But let's just go ahead and I would go through the list and I would actually look for more Hamilton ones. But again, what we want to do here, so if we add them to the list and then we go over to the list here and we see what these keywords are, right? And we just added all these Hamilton ones here, right? So let's look at what the parent topics are. So we go over here and we see that, okay, we've got Roofing Hamilton, right? Roofing Hamilton, Roofing Hamilton, Roofing Hamilton, Roofing Hamilton, Roofing Hamilton. And those would all go under. So all of these ones that have Roofing Hamilton's going to be that primary keyword that we want to focus on, right? Because it's the parent topic. So we're going to take this, we're going to copy, like we're going to, so I'm going to take this Roofing Hamilton. I'm going to be like, I want that one, right? That's a very, very good one. And by the way, I'm just going through this quickly. I would spend much more time on this, but I go, okay, so we got Roofing Hamilton here. So I'm going to come over here and I want that guy, right? So that's another keyword for me there. Again, what do I want to do? I want to make sure I get all that important data, right? Because here's the thing, I want to be able to, especially during the approval process, which we're going to go through shortly, that's when we've got to, number one, I've got to look at it and approve it, and we also have to have the client look at it and approve it, okay? Look at that, $9 a click, cost per click, right? And what was the parent topic? Parent topic was Roofing Hamilton, right? So we'll just go over here, parent topic, Roofing Hamilton, there we go. Oops. Sorry, I like it organized on spreadsheets, even though I'm unorganized in other areas. Weird, right? But anyway, so we've got that there. So there we go. We've got 3 keywords now. And again, this is why it takes a little longer, because maybe we've got 15 keywords to do for them. Maybe we've got 20, but we can see right here, look at this. Roofing Companies Hamilton's got 200 search volume and it's ranked under the parent topic of roofing contractors, right? Now, here's the thing. We want to be careful with something like this. Why do we want to be careful with something like this? Because of the fact that it doesn't have the location in it, but I'm still kind of interested in this. And the reason I'm interested in it, because I want to know what the competition is on this, right? Like, I want to know just how competitive this search term is. So if we go, what was that? Roofing contractors, I think it was, right? Just pop over here, and it was roofing. Where was that? It was roofing contractors was the parent topic, right? So if we just check here. All right, so we're looking at like currently roofingcanada.com is ranking for that primarily, right? Okay, so so again, it is ranking under here. Is it worth it? Well, what we might actually do is we actually might do roofing contractors and then just tag Hamilton onto the end, right? And what that will allow us to do is that's going to allow us to, again, specifically link this back to Hamilton. So we've got that geo relevance, so we can focus on that as well. Okay, look over here. So we've got Hamilton roofing contractors, right? Which was kind of what we were talking about here. And, you know, it's a 6, right? 6, it's got 80 volume a month. Again, like I told you, the local isn't always correct, but we've got roofing companies, Hamilton. Okay, so there's a parent topic. So let's click on that parent topic and kind of get an idea. And let's see what we're looking at. So 3 best rated is ranking for them. But here we go. These are all other, these are all keywords that are ranking under, just a second here. Sorry, I clicked on too many things at once here. So just one moment here, because what I want to actually do is I want to look at it separately. So I'd say, so we got that there. So I'm going to go here, roofing companies, Hamilton. Okay. So again, what is the parent topic? The parent topic is under roofing contractors, right? Now, I think we actually were looking at one a little lower. So we were actually looking at this one right here. I'm pretty sure. So I'll just open this up. And I'm just opening up multiple things at one time. So we got roofing companies, Hamilton. So let's just find that roofing companies, Hamilton. There we go. So that's still under roofing contractors, right? So we're seeing that, okay, Hamilton roofing contractors, these are all kind of grouped together in some way. So we've got roofing contractors, which is a general term, but roofing companies, Hamilton, and Hamilton roofing contractors, right? And if we look at Hamilton roofing companies, like all of these are combined, right? So they're kind of going under the parent topic, which would be the general term, which would be roofing contractors. And we can kind of see this just by the number of clicks and search volume. We can see it's got a lot of search volume there. I mean, sorry, yeah, sorry, it's got a lot of search volume there. But this is the thing. It's like when we see that we've got all these, so we've kind of got to make the decision. What do we want to use as our keyword? And I would always be the one who would say, okay, if we're going to do this, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do roofing contractors, right? Because we've got that parent topic right there, which is also the parent topic of Hamilton roofing contractors. And what am I going to do? I'm going to change it to Hamilton roofing contractors. I just want to add that geo relevance in. So I'm actually going to give it kind of like a modified. I'm going to kind of create my own modified keyword, and I'll just enter that in there. I'll just put roofing contractors. Now this isn't something you'll likely have to do all the time, but it's good. This is a modified keyword, okay? As parent topic is general. And then what I like to do is I just like to go here and just highlight it so I know. And that was roofing. Again, I will check it just so we know. So it was roofing contractors, right? That will be the parent topic of all the keywords that we're working on. Like that is kind of right. We kind of just took the parent topic and modified it a little bit just so it ranks properly. But here's the thing. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to focus on, this is kind of the way it works. So we're actually going to focus on ranking roofing contractors, but we're just going to put a Hamilton in front of it all the time, right? So we're literally going to try and rank Hamilton roofing contractors, but we're going to really focus on ranking That term, which is the parent term of here, I hope I haven't kind of confused you in any way here, which I very well may have, but really the most important thing is that we want to try and keep it as local and as geo-targeted as possible. But what I'm going to do here is, let's just, we got this one. I would go through way more, by the way, because sorry, if I was to go through, so if we do roofing Hamilton, right? So we've got this, and we've got like 407 keywords. I would absolutely be going through and I would be determining these. And now here's the thing, so you're seeing all of these right here, right, that say NA, NA, NA. We could absolutely refresh all of those, but I'll be honest with you, like a lot of them we don't really need, because we haven't even moved on to Cambridge, right? We haven't even looked at our services. And if we look here and we see the volume isn't that much, like why are we going to focus on them, right? We want to focus on those really, really high volume terms, because they're not even that hard to rank for anyway. Now, this might not always be the case with every client, but again, with this particular one, we can see how easy it is, right? So we're just going to do one more, and we'll just do like roofing Cambridge, okay? So by the way, at this point, what do we have here? So we've got the Hamilton roofing, we got Brantford roofing, so we've got like 3 here. We don't really have details on this, but I could just take, what I could do is I could just go here and just say, okay, I want like this, right? That's what I want right there. I'm actually going to show you the way I usually do it. The way I usually do it here, and if you want to do it like that, this would be great, because it would, allow me to see exactly what we've done here. There we know that doesn't even have that high of a difficulty, right? Like that's the interesting part, right? So we're seeing like $213 a click, right? There's a lot of people bidding on these general terms, but this is good still. So anyway, we've got this right here. I don't believe that was the parent topic, right? It was roofing contractor was the parent topic. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but anyway, we're roofing contractors. So I'm just going to take that quickly and just make sure that we got the correct parent topic in there. There we go. And over here, boom, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So we're at 4 keywords right now, but here's where, again, I could do this again, roofing Cambridge this time. So we go here and look what we got right here. We got Cambridge roofing. I'm like, okay, right. And what is the parent topic? Cambridge roofing. Okay. And we're seeing some different ones here. So what I might do is I might just kind of want to get an idea. So we got Cambridge roofing as the parent topic here. I want to know what the keywords are beneath it. By the way, and you'll get better at like understanding exactly how Ahrefs works as you continue to work through this. So what we want to do is I want to look, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I want to look at all 165 different Cambridge related terms, right? So I want to be like, okay, I like that one, Cambridge roofing shingles. I'm gonna pass on that. Roofing Cambridge, Ontario, roofing Cambridge. Okay. I've got roofing contractors Cambridge. I like that. Cambridge roofing reviews. Sure. Cambridge roofing companies, Cambridge, Ontario. Don't want that. Beacon, Cambridge roofing shingles reviews. Nope. Again, what we don't want to do is we don't want to fall into the trap of selecting keywords, which clearly don't have to do with the company. So for instance, like this is maybe roofers reviewing shingles, or maybe it's potential, like it could be even be consumers reviewing shingles, but they're not in the part of the buying process that we want to focus on with our SEO, right? We want to focus on people who are looking for a roofer versus looking to find out what shingles they should get for their roof, rather than just letting the professional roofer make that decision with the client, right? But anyway, so we've got roofing companies Cambridge. I like that one. Roofing companies Cambridge, Ontario. That looks good, right? And we got a bunch more here. But regardless, what I want to do is I want to go, okay, I'm going to add these to my list. Okay. Go back to my list over here, and I go, okay, so I've got them all up here, right? Where are they? Right here, Cambridge. Okay, so we got them right here. Okay. So we're seeing that we've got this parent topic right here, roofing Cambridge, Ontario, roofing Cambridge, Ontario, roofing Cambridge roofing reviews, roofing Cambridge, Ontario, roofing Cambridge, Ontario. We're seeing a lot of roofing Cambridge, Ontarios, right? And we're saying, okay, Cambridge roofing, it does still have a decent amount of search volume, but then we've got this one over here, which is giving us all, I mean, let's just actually look, it should be right here, roofing Cambridge, Ontario. It's got about 60, right? So we know, okay, it's the parent topic of all these other terms. So if we can rank for roofing Cambridge, Ontario, we're likely going to be able to get 40 here, 50 here, 60 here, right? We'll get the 30 here, 30 here, because if we rank for the parent, we can rank for all the ones below. So again, what do I want to do? I'm going to say, okay, well, I want this parent topic. I want that roofing Cambridge, Ontario, right? That's something I want to focus on right there. Let's close that there. So I'm going to say I want roofing Cambridge, Ontario. I'm going to open that up just because I want the details here in front of me. Okay, so we've got the search volume. We got we've got a 5, 60, and a $7 cost per click. Okay, now I can just take it all from here as well. Okay, so what was that? That was roofing Cambridge, Ontario, right? I think roofing was it? Yeah. Anyway, it's here, roofing Cambridge, Ontario. Okay, so we got it here, and we got our $7, 5 level difficulty, 6D for the volume. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take all this, boom, we're going to put it all in there. Right, and what is the parent topic of roofing Cambridge, Ontario? Let's see. Now this is what we don't want to get caught up in, like we